Hey Virgos, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for being here and showing all your love and support. I really do appreciate it. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure that your post notifications are turned on so you know every single time that I post. All right, now let's tap into the messages, y'all. Give us something for the Virgos. Okay, somebody here could be on cloud 9. I'm picking up this like heavenly energy. Okay, somebody's on cloud 9 because of something that they will receive, or if they haven't already. Even though there could have been some type of obstacles, or somebody needs to slow down, they're on cloud 9. Look, 7 of Pentacles. Somebody definitely waited on something, was patient, even though they were on the edge of their seat. Spirit said, just slow down. Things are going to happen when they're supposed to happen. If it happened any sooner, you wouldn't have received the blessing that you wanted, because you would have had the Tower. For some of you, somebody's being rehoused. Somebody is being seen or noticed in the public eye or on the news for their bravery. Okay, somebody may have saved a person from a dangerous situation, or took somebody out of a situation that no longer serves them or was toxic for them here. For some of you, you could be dealing with an earth sign: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign. We're going to go ahead and clarify the 7 of Pentacles and then the 8 of Wands. I heard something about resistance. Somebody's resistant to someone or something, or some type of idea or a way of doing something. So 7 of Pentacles brings us the Devil and the 9 of Cups. Okay, so Capricorn, Pisces energy. Okay. Someone's realizing also that there is a hero within them. I'm hearing that song, When a Hero Comes Along, with the strength to carry on. Somebody's been through some type of situation where they've overcome something, or they're their own hero. Okay. Somebody's been able to get out of a situation that has gone on far too long. Okay. It looks like it could be DV, domestic violence, or having to struggle with a lot of addictions, oppression, possessiveness by people, places, and things. But it looks like somebody had to put up a fight, or there was some type of aggression that somebody feels they had to, stand up for themselves in order to be free, or else, it would swallow them whole here. It may have been a challenge for some people. I feel like somebody could have been tried or felt tried. Somebody feels like a person is also turning their nose up to them, but they're like, damn, if you only knew what you've been through before, you wouldn't act like you're all that. But if you know, then you know. It's like, I'm getting the energy of whoever you are as the Virgo, or somebody with Virgo placements. Like, it's not that you're trying to turn your nose up from going through something to now. It's like your life is set up where you're content. It's kind of like, damn, can I show off me getting through some shit? Somebody could be seeing the numbers 8, 9, and 15. Okay, clarifying the 8 of Wands, something slowing down or losing momentum. It seems like you're not giving into whatever this Queen of Swords wants you to give into, which is this malicious, manipulative, harsh, bitter energy. you are dwelling in love or doing something out of love here. Okay, and I feel like somebody feels like because you're not submitting to doing what they're doing, that you're disrespecting them. But you're trying to remain professional, productive, and to not only nurture and give this inviting comfort energy, but you're doing it for others too. So it's like, excuse me for you thinking that I'm rebelling. That's what I'm picking up here. Somebody's like, I ain't got time for this. There is so much that's going on with me, and I'm just trying to, soak up all of, this moment. For some of you, someone's doing something like too vain or whatever this is here. Somebody is doing something way too much, or somebody is, hold on, give me more for the Ace of Cups. Somebody is enjoying something too much. Somebody is, going around a specific way to do something. Whoever this spiritual person is that may have lost their way, or they're trying to make some type of new order, a spiritual new order to doing something differently than, the normal. All right. So somebody is breaking some sort of spiritual code to, rebelling against how something is supposed to be done, if that makes sense here. Okay, so we have unconditional love blueprint. So there is a pre-existing or an existent soul contract between two people. And it looks like whatever soul contract you have with somebody that's a part of your soul tribe, or, a friendship, or more than friends, there is something that's on the horizon for you. I feel like for some of you, you're going to meet somebody that both of you are going to be healing and seeking out, giving each other the knowledge to grow or to bring growth. Yeah, this is bringing you some sort of spiritual gain or material wealth or something like that. Yeah, because you're coming together to collaborate to have a soul contract of some kind here. Okay, it doesn't always have to be a love reading. Okay, so we have hands off. Okay, so somebody seems to be experiencing or will meet somebody who is territorial, very jealous, wants the world to know that you belong to them or they belong to you. Okay, I feel like somebody's scared they're gonna lose you, so they try to make you seem like you're unavailable in the dating sense. But somebody's gonna realize that, walking away from a situation so something doesn't get messed up will make you the important person or playing the essential role in your life here. Okay, I'm hearing something about I stand alone. Message from her. Okay, so we have bell. There's an announcement that's supposed to take place here, or something that you're supposed to know. Something that will allow you to dig deeper or understand something with more information. Okay, there's some type of trouble or accusations that's involved in this information that will be announced or spoken about. Or I feel like trouble or accusations that you need to know about regarding someone that may have lied on you, it's going to be told back to you here, okay? But it's like it doesn't even faze you because you're focused on something completely different or separate from what you are experiencing, which is happiness with whoever is in your life here. Someone that you're protective of or is protective of you, you're protecting that. Forces are working against you because you are climbing higher to the tower. Okay? And they will make up anything and everything to kind of, steer you away from that energy. What's the message here? What do we need to know for Virg? We have recovery here. So something is about to recover. This could be like a past memory, a person, or something that has happened over time. When it comes to, your connection to somebody or who you cherish, I feel like there's something about your subconscious or a dream or you believing that you can reconnect with somebody or nourish a connection. Number 26, it's always tea time. Yeah, something is supposed to last eternity or forever, pertaining to the protection of your children or your children going unharmed. Okay, I do see here that somebody may believe in an encounter that they had that seems strange. We have here responsibilities, romance interrupted, duties come first. I feel like somebody here needs to practice balancing certain energies out when it comes to the people that they're around, the energies they soak up, and so forth. Okay? Somebody that could be dating or talking to someone at this time, there may be some type of romance that's interrupted because there could be other things that need to be done or is taking up too much of someone's time. Somebody is definitely trying to drown you out. You hear that? Somebody is definitely trying to drown you out or doesn't want your voice to be heard here. Somebody here might have done something or a person may have led you to suspect that you can't trust them. Somebody needs to raise their eyebrow when it comes to a situation and stop being oblivious to certain things. Okay. Okay, so we have dragon, discover your courage. So courageousness is significant here. Discover your courage. Number 34, impossible things. Working through disbelief. Somebody here needs to gain courage instead of focusing on all the things that you don't believe in. Number 37, flower energies, fairy energies. And so you have a lot of like spiritual beings through animals and nature that are showing up around your energy. Okay? They're here because they don't want to see you digress or fall or lose momentum. So they're here to like really support you in your time of need. Set your course, know where you wish to go. Have a plan so you can go in the right direction. Yeah, with resilience. Rising above all tribulations. Somebody misses the way that you give them the courage to rise above their situations here. Okay, this is somebody you could have had as an option or you something like that here. All right. I'm hearing something about progress. Okay. Okay, so we have real estate in reverse. So there's somebody that's less fortunate or may not know what to invest in or what direction to go. That may want to work on something small until they're able to get comfortable with the idea of, gaining money, really accepting the fruits of their labor and so forth here. I do feel as if somebody wasn't genuine. Somebody could have lost out and is now in a less fortunate state because another person wanted to bring somebody injustice, something that wasn't fair. Somebody could have used a person's savings or something they were putting off to the side to solve their own problems because they were selfish here. Something about supportive energies towards a family group or someone that is dependent on them for the money. So somebody could have lied or snuck around with using something that another person kept to the side here. Okay, and I feel like somebody could be having vivid memories of this. Okay, anything else? Okay, so it looks like somebody could be going through a situation where they are needing to compromise or agreeing to something because they're in a shitty place right now. Somebody's afraid of losing everything. This may not even be somebody's story, but somebody feels like they're alone in a situation that may lead them to being less fortunate or not having a lot, not having resources. I think I'm going to go for a money oracle before I start going into my other cards. Let's get a money oracle for Virgo. Okay, so we have take action. Whatever you're questioning, this is telling you to go for it. Do not procrastinate or wait to take that next step to get ahead. Just do it. Nothing will change if you don't take action. So don't let opportunity pass you by. And we have an offering. So the universe will meet all your needs. Consider having a money altar. Call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you during this time. At the bottom of the deck, we have growth. Expect good money flow, a raise, or a new job offer. It's important to unlearn to grow as rules continue to morph and change. You're delaying your growth. The process of healing is worth doing. Okay. So you have like a spiritual blessing that's coming into effect in the physical that you are needing to take action to create manifesting, blessings, money, jobs, opportunities. I see that there's somebody that's out to retaliate over something because there may have been a lessened energy of passion or somebody wasn't feeling something anymore. Somebody wants to take revenge because it's not the other way around. Somebody wanted the passion from you or you from them that they're not getting, and they want revenge or payback. Okay? This is somebody that could be at a close distance to you, or there is some sort of physical distance. Somebody may be out of the country or at like a far distance from you. This is somebody that you don't consider to be a snake or you keep overlooking here. Yeah, this is the same person you shouldn't trust. Whoever that individual is. Give us more. Somebody needs more time for something. Okay, somebody feels like they're getting close to the finish line. Somebody needs more time for something here. Yeah, to try to fix the gap that's in a situation, but there is no need for reconciliation. Look, interlude. Something is on pause. Somebody needs more time. But they're trying to cancel out anything that could interfere with what they're trying to entrap you for, which is a pregnancy, money, or playing on your heartstrings here. This is not somebody's divine counterpart. Okay, so it looks like somebody does not have high hopes for something to turn around or them retrieving something back. But I do see here that there's some sort of good news that's going to surprise you. And it looks like either you're going to have to travel at a distance or go out of, I heard coastlines. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but it looks like something beyond where you're at right now is going to bring you a happy surprise. Okay. It may have to do with a separation or a legal divorce. Somebody has been missing or somebody may have taken some type of leave of absence to consult with somebody who specializes in trying to get somebody convicted, okay? Because they don't feel safe. Somebody is feeling very vulnerable. Okay, somebody feels like a person may have done some unspeakable things and tried to, run away from it or whatever. It could have something to do with a marriage or a partnership, a bond, a contract with a main person. She could be a slender, Caucasian or lighter toned woman. Okay. Somebody could have, I'm getting the energy. Remember we were just talking about that? Somebody was paying for another female's life and stole the money that belonged to you or that you had been putting away for another woman or somebody that means a lot to them. They didn't honor you and that broke trust. Somebody will do this to break trust. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we have inner peace. So there's some type of inner or outer conflict because of a risk that may have been taken, or somebody here that's getting tempted to take a risk that will not bring healing, chaos. Okay, I do see here optimism. Okay, somebody here is trying to be optimistic about something that makes them unhappy, that they're trying to overcome. But it looks like there's a lot of confusion, a lot of just wait and see how something pans out. But optimism is here. Okay, so we have somebody that could carry this arrogant, rash, insincere energy that claims that they're trying to apologize for having somebody's children or trying to say that a person may have neglected children. Somebody is not really sorry, bruh. They just want to shut you up by saying that they're sorry so they don't have to deal with the repercussions behind how they try to perceive you to the world or vice versa. Okay? Spirit is telling you to enjoy something, like soak up everything right now. Because whatever somebody was trying to fish for comments, they're not going to get it. Somebody is looking for information here. Somebody that's unable to stalk you and that you're not messed up over because you're in a place of peace here. Yeah. Whoever this person is, your light irritates their demons because they're not on the same path. They're in a path of darkness. They're going through the dark night of the soul. I heard their heart is dark. Okay. The only card that's popping up is that you're no longer haunted by the bad memories, the flashbacks, or the trauma that somebody wanted you to be held in through your past or what you've been through in the past. Okay? For some of you, don't hide from your truth or your true self. Okay? Especially when it comes to how you feel towards what somebody said or what you may have said in anger. Free yourself. Stand up for self so that you can relax in being who you are and living your own life. People make mistakes. It's all about how you grow from them. Okay. So I do see here that whatever situation this is that doesn't say that there has been a ghosting or disappearance, I feel like what did not leave or that you did not neglect is trusting that you are able to commit to being trustworthy, loyal, and things of that nature, and not do toxic things that will lead to addictions that will be hard to get away from. I do see here that somebody that may be a karmic twin was talking shit about them letting you go or not allowing something that, you know, both of y'all could be a part of was addictive. Somebody was talking shit about you being withdrawn from them or you not caring, and you just got to a point where you're like, damn, I can't do this anymore. Whatever this continuous cycle is, it's bringing me some type of spiritual bad reputation just by messing with this person. Somebody was a spiritual liability, okay? A spiritual liability for you, okay? Tell us more, Holy Spirit, for Virgo. I'm hearing on the table or something referring to tables. Okay, you're figuring your life out as an adult, even though that may mean that there are certain things that will make you feel like you're out of your element because you could have been violated, or you experienced, or you know somebody that has done. Somebody is definitely going to have a lot of free time, especially with the kids being out of the house, to kind of you know, work on some sort of business venture or seeking out the right partner to build a business with. Give me more. Okay, so there's a lot of unlocked secrets that are coming out through a three-way call or amongst three individuals that you are mutually acquainted with. This person, one person could be an aunt or could be as old as an aunt. Some aunties are young, so you'd be surprised. Yeah, somebody here knows about, you know, things that a person has been hiding pertaining to how they feel for somebody. So it's like three people are discussing you, or have the two people have an opinion where one person is doing all the talking here. Okay, since feelings are coming out, I'm going to pull a Lover's Oracle. What is somebody discussing to two other people in a three-way conversation? Okay, somebody wants to know if you think about them, and if so, can you forgive them? Yes, this person also connects with you at night. They feel like you fill them up with happiness. They want more, but they're scared here. They want more, when it comes to what they couldn't offer you or agree to in the past, but they're scared. I'm hearing, are you sure? That's what I'm picking up on. Tell us more for Virg. Okay, somebody is quickly responding or replying to something, or this is you. Okay, somebody's gonna make a quick response to some sort of hidden story or inconclusive details to a secret love child. Okay, because somebody may have lied about the facts or fabricated a storyline. Okay, so you wouldn't know the truth about a minor that's 15 or under, that could be a water sign, that they use new moon rituals to set an intention to hide something in a sacred space. Okay, but there's gossip or something going around, word going around about somebody that could be involved in, you know, a sketchy business deal, and nothing is being done about it. Okay. I'm hearing somebody say, pick it up. Somebody could have, somebody here may have stolen an idea, and you're like, I see you. Let's see if you got what it takes. You got heart. Can you keep it up? I'm hearing that song by Destiny's Child, I think. Can you keep up? Yep. The other woman. There's another woman that could have dealings with drugs or being an addict. Okay, and spells that somebody is using for you to be some sort of addict with drugs or anything like that. It will backfire. Somebody wants you to be strung out so bad while they're anonymously pulling the strings. Okay. Let's see. What's the message for Virgo currently at this time? What do they need to know as a collective? Okay, so the overall energy is something about a super landlord that may be procrastinating or doing something at the last minute, or you may be asking for something. It may have something to do with parking or a vehicle or something like that. Somebody may need to borrow a vehicle or needs to know like another place that they can have their vehicle looked at or something. Okay, we have incubus, succubus as well. But the card that fell out is patience. Okay, let something come to you or let something happen on its own without you manipulating an energy or whatever. I heard somebody is coming to your aid to assist. Message for Virg. Okay, so we have movie or filming industry. That could be aiding and abetting a person that was a part of an arranged marriage who may have some type of learning disability or a hard thing to understand. We have a high-rise apartment that another individual could be taking over. So there is a change of maintenance people, property managers, and things of that sort. Okay, they could drive a vehicle that has tinted windows, or somebody feels like there's something that's going on in somebody's vehicle, but little does somebody know that they're going to be managing a building, a high-rise apartment building, or something like that. Somebody could be harassed on their way to work or from work here. and someone's like, damn, I just came from, you know, a hard day at work managing a building full of, let's just say, 200 people, 200 tenants, and here you go trying to harass me because I don't drive a car that meets up to the standards of me being a manager. How about I just got, you know what I'm saying? That's the energy that I'm picking up here. Okay. Ooh, somebody going to prison for life. Whoever this person is that claims that there's something wrong with them, but there's never any evidence. Okay. That could be experiencing breathing problems. Yep. Something is led for you to know that there is some sort of dangers surrounding somebody's respiratory or the intentions of another person. Yeah, somebody could be trying to put you in a danger zone due to your freedom or whatever this is. Financial increase or benefits are happening for you, that an attention whore or somebody that's trying to gain attention to rain on your parade is trying to keep you out of the press. Okay? There's something about a transplant. A daughter or son-in-law could need a transplant of some kind that may be non-negotiable. This could be to save somebody's life, but somebody has nightmares about how they'll look or turn out. Somebody has a negative aspect or perception of how they'll turn out. Somebody could have had nightmares of looking like a freak, okay, or feeling like one, not feeling like they're in the right body. Somebody feels detached from their vessel, their, you know what I'm saying? We have speech therapy. So somebody here that may be learning to speak again may need to sign documentation or needs to read the fine print, okay, for something. We have slim, thick, and genitals. I don't know what's going on with that. Let me get some more. We have child support, legal issues. Somebody was paid to leave a relationship that now results in somebody going to family court over issues. I do see here that somebody didn't receive some sort of recompensation or placement in a home because of a house fire or flood. Somebody could be off their meds right now, and it looks like there's going to be caution or some type of sound off when it comes to somebody that could be doing something out of being under the influence of the devil or whatever this is here. Knowledge is power. A minor setback could be happening for somebody that could be a weed man here because of racial profiling, that they have passive aggressive behaviors here towards somebody that they could have from their family over some sort of routine sex or whatever this is here. Anyway, Virgo, that's what I have for your current messages. Hopefully it resonates. If it does, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, stay blessed. And I will see you guys in the next one.